fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Diggs. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. It's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Tulane's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, of course, when we talk about this offense, it has to revolve around the guy under center.
Well, anytime you have a guy like this, it always gives you a chance to win a football game. He can do it all, and most importantly, he has a great connection with the offensive coordinator.
Using his legs, it's Turner. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Grab down the middle. It's Lee.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. They mix it up with a run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looks right for a quick completion. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Looking for the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. The back's got it on a counter. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Past the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Was completed via the screen. He's brought down at the 45-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. caught in the backfield. It's Reed. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Turner.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. Spins away from defenders. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the second down play. A play action, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Haas. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Mobley. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets a started on the next drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Diggs. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Touchdown, Rebels! This offense cannot be stopped. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He's got it in the open. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Trying to find room. It's Lacey. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Gain of 16. Good enough for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Reed. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Turner. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with his screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Play action here on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting him off.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
First down.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Touchdown, Rebels. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's another deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. The offense starts with a short field. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Rebels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Ole Miss 48, Tulane 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
By the tight end. Tackle on play at the 34-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The shotgun handoff here. second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Punt over the middle. It's Hayes. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a third down call.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.